Hello again. So this is your second video talking about perimeter. So here now we have an irregular shape. Okay, an irregular shape since all the sides are all of different length. Okay, this whole shape is called a compound shape. Okay, because it is made up of smaller shapes. Okay, if you see here, if I divide this shape for you, you can see that it has three rectangles added up together. By these three rectangles, okay, they are forming a whole shape. Okay, so now let us find, our aim is to find the perimeter. So P is equal to, okay, P standing for perimeter, and then we have to move around the shape and add all the sides. So we have 6 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 6 and plus 9. Okay, it is important that you add up all of the sides. Okay, always double check your writing. Maybe you have missed a side. Okay, so if you add all these up, you should get the answer of 34 centimeters. Okay, and there you have your final answer, perimeter of this compound shape. Let us take a look at some problems. Okay, a rectangular field measures 56 meters by 35 meters. A fence is to be built around the field. What is the total length of the fence needed to cover the whole field? So what do I have here? We have a rectangular field. Okay, I advise you to always draw a diagram. Okay, so imagine that is our field. Okay, and it measures 56 meters by 35 meters. Okay, and here we need to have a fence and put it around the field. Okay, to close it by itself. So what do we need to do here? We need to count all the lengths of all the sides. We need to add them. Okay, in other words, we have to find the perimeter. So we have 56 plus 35. Okay, now we know that this side is also equal to 56 meters. Okay, because we know that this side is equal to this side. Okay, we also know that this side is equal to this side. Okay, so this is 35. So we have another 56 and another 35. Okay, can use column multiplication to add all the sides. Okay, so here we have 5 and 5 makes 10. Okay, 6 and 6 makes 12. 12 plus 10 gives us 22. Okay, 2 here, remainder 2. Now we have 5 and 5 makes 10. 3 and 6. 3 and 3 makes 6, sorry. Okay, so 10 plus 6, 16, plus the remainder plus 2. It gives us 18. And there you have your final answer. Okay, this is talking about the fence around the field, which is in meters now. Okay, not in centimeters. Always check your working and also always write your units. In this case, we have meters. Okay, so next problem. Find the perimeter of the shapes with the following dimensions. So here we have an equilateral triangle whose sides are 4.8 centimeters long. Now, an equilateral triangle, let me remind you that it is a triangle with 3 sides. However, all the sides are equal in length. Okay, so if one side is 4.8 centimeters, okay, the other two should be 4.8 centimeters. How do you find this perimeter, either you add 4.8 plus 4.8 plus 4.8, whereas we can use a shorter method. Okay, so 4.8 multiplied by how many sides you have, multiplied by 3. Okay, so 8 times 3 gives us 24. We write the decimal point here. 4 times 3 gives us 12. 12 plus 2 gives us 14. Okay, so the perimeter of this shape is 14.4 centimeters. Now we have a regular pentagon whose sides are 5.2 meters long. Why is it regular? It is regular because all the sides are all equal in length. So if one side is 5.2 meters long, the other side should be 5.2 as well. Okay, so how do we find the perimeter? We can use the shorter method by multiplying 5.2 by the number of sides. We have 5 sides. Okay, so 5 times 2 gives us 10, remainder 1. Okay, we write the decimal point here. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 1 gives us 26. Okay, so my answer P is equal to 26 meters long. Okay, last problem. So the length of one side of a regular octagon is S. Write down a formula for the perimeter P. We know that a regular octagon is like this shape. It has 8 sides, okay, which are all equal in length. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here he is telling us that one side is S long. What is the perimeter P? So here we are going to use the formulae we have learned previously in algebra. Okay, so P standing for perimeter is equal to, either you add S for 8 times, okay, S, 3, 4, 5, oops, 6, 7, 8, okay, and then you should have 8S. Whereas a shorter method you can use, okay, P is equal to, we have S in length, okay, times multiplied by how many sides we have, and we have 8 sides. Okay, in algebra we don't write the multiplication sign, so P should be equal to 8S. Okay, so our formula here is P is equal to 8S. Okay, either this method or this method, they are both correct. Now, question 2, a regular octagon has sides of length 3.75. Okay, use your formula to find the perimeter of this octagon. So we're going to use the previous formula we have found to find the perimeter of this shape. So P is equal to 8S. Okay, and here we have multiplication sign. We know that S has a value of 3.75. Okay, so times 3.75. You either use column multiplication or else you can use a calculator to find the answer, and there you should have the answer of 30 centimeters. So the perimeter of this shape is 30 centimeters. Okay, so there you have your last problem. If you liked this video, you can always subscribe, okay, to my channel to watch more videos of this type. Okay, I thank you for now. See you again in the next videos.